Okay, this is a pretty chaotic video. If you're just joining me, I am trying to cosplay Hatsune Miku X Strawberry. Yes, the one Sarah Spaceman is well known for. I am doing this because of her, but that's not the point. Today we're going to be working on the wig and also a couple other things, but this video gets so crazy that I have to record this while I'm editing it. So that's how you know it's gonna get a little wild. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this, and look out for part 2 next week. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be working on my Strawberry Miku wig again. This part last time was really easy, but obviously the hard part is going to be the hair clips, but I have a plan. So let's get started. This is going to be a little hard because my camera is dying, so we only have a little bit amount of time. First off, I'm going to brush out the base of the wig. So let's do that first. It probably won't make a huge difference, but we'll see. Okay, so brushing it out actually made a gigantic difference. Look how much nicer that looks. I mean, this is kind of how it looked before I washed it, but now it's like clean again because it was not, oh my god. I don't know why, but like when I brushed it, all of these particles, like this isn't even all of it, but so much stuff came off of it, so that's gonna be fun when I do the clips. Okay, I don't really have a method of how I'm gonna do this, but we're just gonna do our best here. This is probably the worst Miku wig I have ever and will ever see. As long as I can get it into like sections, it'll be alright. And I'm hoping to get it at least like a little straighter. It's actually working a little bit. I thought this would be a lot harder. I'm just using a hairbrush. Like, it's working. I didn't think this would actually work. That looks a lot better in my not so humble opinion. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna brush this out and then, oh yeah. Alright, I'll brush this out, then we'll talk. Okay, so I just want to real quick show the before and after of brushing them. There's not a huge difference, but you can clearly tell that this one has been brushed and this one hasn't. And this one will be a lot easier to section. It already kind of has like 3 sections. I'm aiming for 6, so that should be pretty easy, I think. So I'm definitely abusing these a bit, but it's better than starting over because I don't want to dye a wig again. So let's work on this one now. Okay, so I brushed them out. They look a lot better. Again, not perfect, but I don't think that's possible with this wig anymore. This is just a matted mess, but no one's gonna see that when we're done. I might have just broken this clip, but that's okay because I think I'm gonna make a way to secure these under the wig better, because every time I've put on that wig and worn it for more than like 30 minutes, I've had issues with it. I literally did filming for a video for a couple minutes once, and they fell out like 5 times. So we're gonna try something else. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to sketch something up. But I also at some point tonight want to try to see if I have enough fabric to finish the skirt, the big white skirt at least. So let's get started. Okay, so while I'm sketching this out, I was looking at a tutorial on just wig styling, and I had the idea of putting like the wig clips into the front of this wig to make it stay on just a little bit better. So I'm gonna take them out of this old wig that I've never used. I do really like this one, so I don't want to like mess it up too bad, but I'm just gonna take the front 2 clips out of this one and put them in the Miku wig. So hopefully that will help just a little bit more with stabilizing the whole thing. And then I am working on something that, yeah, I'm working on something else, so I'll have to keep thinking for a minute on how I'm gonna do this, but yeah. Okay, so I sewed the wig clip thingies into the wig. I think those will hold, but I'm not entirely sure. But I have decided that I want to do a helmet wig, I think. So obviously right now I don't really have the tools for that, but I can at least get the wig head to be the shape of my head. I can at least do that, but I don't know if I can work on any more of the wig until I do that. I mean, honestly, this looks fine, but I feel like I could do better. Even just like styling it a little better, I think I could do. But I think I want to try to do a helmet wig. Actually, I might try to do like a mock-up. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could maybe do what I want with just this, because like in the sides and the back it does not need to be that long. So I could be brave and just do it, but I don't know. Especially with this in the front. I could also leave that because that part's fine. I might just try to like style it again, like actually like fully go for it this time, because this wig is kind of weird. I want to style it more like where these sides come more to my face and where this doesn't like stick out as far. I might even make this shorter because that always sits like right here, and that's not really what I want. But the back of this looks, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's kind of atrocious, which is one of the main reasons I want to do a helmet wig.
Hey, voiceover Kawaii Quinn here. I said this kind of weird when I recorded this, so I just want to say this in a different way. I'm gonna order a different wig and try to do a helmet wig with that instead of messing with the wig I already have, so I have room to mess up.
Also, for the wire, this is what I ordered, and this was the closest color I could find for floral wire. That is nowhere near the same color, so I don't know if I'm gonna change the wire or like paint it somehow, but I don't love it. I don't know what else to do though. I'm gonna do some online window shopping for now. Maybe some actual shopping if I get paid.
Hello, it's voiceover me again. So basically for this part I was trying to find the same dye that I used to dye this wig, but unfortunately it got discontinued, and I had to find that out the hard way because I was going to try to dye a wig the same color to hopefully make a helmet wig out of, but obviously that's not going to work now. So I decided to just get a regular mint wig and hope it was close enough. And, well, I'll let you see for yourself.
Okay, so at this point, I think I'm gonna get a new wig and just, like get a mint colored wig and hope that it matches enough and do the, helmet wig with that as the base, because if I add this on the top, then if the color of the new one isn't like quite a match, this will make it like blend together a little bit better. So we're gonna do that. And I was thinking of doing something like finding a way to like screw the pigtails into the base somehow. And I've seen it done before. Sarah Spaceman might have actually done something like that, so I'm gonna look through her videos and see. I think she did it for her Snow Miku. I don't know. I think she did it for Strawberry Miku as well. So I'm gonna look at that and see if that's helpful to me. I don't know if I want to do it that exact way, but I'm going to figure something out.
Hello and welcome to VoiceOver 3. I'm doing this mainly because I'm lazy and I don't want to edit this long clip that I made for some reason, but basically I'm making this foam head the same size as my head so I can actually make the helmet wig. Basically all I did was cover it in like paper, saran wrap, and duct tape, and now it's roughly the size and shape of my head if it were in a wig cap, because that's how I'm gonna wear it when I put the actual wig on.
I'll get back to you when I figured something out because my camera's dying. So, see you in a minute. So I have been working on my wig head a little bit. This is Stacy. I don't know why I named her that, but I put duct tape, paper, or painter's tape, paper, and saran wrap all over to try to get it as close to my head shape as possible, as well as like the size, and I did my best to make it like symmetrical, so hopefully that works. While I've been doing this, I'm watching Sarah's Spaceman's Strawberry Miku videos, just cause I'm bored. But I just now decided that I want to redo the headphones, just because I feel like I can make them better, and I'm going to do a different kind of EVA foam this time, because last time I used foam clay, and just sculpting with my hands, I feel like I could do a lot better if I used like actual, like just cutting it, and I actually have the tools to do that now. So I'm going to do that instead. I think I might actually do that now because I still am avoiding that skirt like the plague, mainly because I don't think I have enough fabric. So I guess I'm going to work on this a bit. I want to make a pattern for it first. And in order to do that, I need to print it out and make a pattern online. So I'm going to make a pattern first, and then I'm going to print it out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I made the pattern for the headphone pieces. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I hope that works. It's a little wonky, but yeah. I think I am actually going to try to work on the skirt now, so wish me luck with that. And yes, I am still watching Sarah Spaceman. I love her content, obviously. Okay, after having draped the fabric on myself, I do actually think this might be enough if I do this right. So, yeah. I know it doesn't look full out here, but I have a thing for that. This is actually pretty good. So, I'm going to see what we're working with, but let's get started, I think. I do need to figure out how to round this out, so. Okay, so I did quote-unquote brave thing. I cut out the skirt, and I think it looks decent, so I'm going to show you. And yes, that is how I've cut all of my skirts. I refuse to do zippers, lace-up, anything. So, that's what you're going to get. So, first of all, this is going to look a little weird, but bear with me. It's on purpose because I'm going to add more to the bottom. This is all we have right now. The little part that drops off here, it is going to be less, like, prominent when I put the other skirt underneath it, so that's fine. And then we're going to color the outside of this with ruffles, and it's going to look great by doing a lot of ruffles again. Here we go. Okay, here's what we're working with. I haven't really gotten to see it myself, and I can't really see it in the camera because of this lighting, but I feel like that is pretty good. I don't know if I want to add, like, boning to this somehow, like Sarah Spaceman did, but I think that looks great. I want to cut the front of this a little bit, and then I need to finish the hems on here, but I think it looks great. This is what happens when you learn how to actually ruffle. You can make stuff like this. I'm proud of this. By the way, right now it's 4 a.m. I've been doing this all night, and I'm not gonna stop. So now I'm gonna go through and trim the front here, and then finish off the hem, and then we'll go from there. I'm really proud of this. I think it looks great. Okay, this is what it looks like with the full thing on. I do not like that the hoop skirt is still visible. But in the back, the bow's gonna cover it up, so hopefully it won't be too bad. That's annoying. But maybe I'll throw like a petticoat on top of that. One that I'm gonna make a petticoat because I don't want to use one of the stupid Amazon ones I have. But I'm gonna throw a petticoat, and then I might find a way to do boning on here to add to this. That's a lot. Also, I did notice I don't have great range of motion. Well, I guess maybe. It just feels weird with the shoulders, but it is what it is. I'll probably need a break, actually, so I'm just gonna do the hem on this and then probably go lay down because it's like 4 a.m. I don't hate that it just drops off there, but I kind of wish it went further back. Anyway, I'm gonna go work on this and then lay down probably. I'm tired, so. Just finished hemming the big skirt. I was gonna leave it at that, but unfortunately for my sleep schedule, I just realized I have the materials to do the next step. It is now 4:30, so that took me about an hour. I've got ribbon that I can use to make music notes for this. I think it's definitely enough fabric or ribbon. It's 12 yards of this. Although I do have to make 4 lines of this. Also, I need to find red thread before I do that. But I am so tired, and it's almost 5 a.m. I don't know if I want to rest or keep going. I think I'm going to take a break and go lay down for a bit. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep. If not, I'll come back and work some more. But also, when I was hemming this, the thread kept breaking, and that pissed me off so much because it would not stop breaking. That was so annoying. But I am loving how the skirt is looking. I am quite proud. I do kind of think I want to make more boning for the back though, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but that's a problem for later, me. I'm going to go lay down. It's a little while later. I could not sleep, so I think now we're going to keep sewing if I can find red thread. So let me look for that first, actually. I thought I wouldn't have any, but here we are, and there's actually a couple more if I do need them, so that's pretty nice. We can finally get started on the music sheet thingy for Miku for the skirt. So let's get to it. I'm really tired, but let's go.
Stand tall, never gonna fall. Determination in our eyes, we'll rise above it all. Stand tall with the challenge we face. We stand proud and chase. Aim high. Aim high. From every setback, we find strength to attack. Oh yeah.
Well, that was deceptively easy. Again, you can't see it very well on this camera. Maybe that's better. But The red lines, the red ribbon is done. I'm gonna go take a break, get some food, and I have to go to work in a few hours, so I need a break. But it looks incredible, and I need to figure out what I need to do next, so let's go do that. That's the end of part 1 of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned next week for part 2. If you want to be notified when it comes out, please subscribe and you'll see it as soon as it comes out. I'll see you next week.
Stand tall, never gonna fall. Determination in our eyes, we'll rise above it all. Stand tall with the challenge we face. We stand proud and chase.